What's up, you guys? We are here at the LINQ Hotel and Casino on the Las Vegas Strip. It's a Caesars property. We've stayed here before. It's been about 3 years since we stayed here, so I wanted to show you guys what it was like in 2024 to stay at the LINQ. The LINQ is a very budget-friendly hotel, center strip with a great location. I got these rooms comped for us because I play at Caesars, but if you were to have to pay for this room, we're here on a Monday and Tuesday night. The rooms can go as low as, they say, $21. I think that's for if you're a member, or a rewards card member, that is. But you can really get a room for about $30 plus resort fee. You know, it's gonna be almost $50 for those resort fees now. Middle of the week, and then obviously the weekend, you're probably gonna pay over $100 for a room. I like to start the room tours from the doorway, walking our way in. So when you first come into the room here, you have this very unique piece of artwork. It looks like a blonde hair, and she has a thought, but we don't know what that is. And that is about one of the major pieces of artwork in the hallway. There's obviously a big mural on the wall over by the bed, which we'll show you in a few minutes. And then you have this huge floor to ceiling mirror, which is awesome. The only problem in this hotel is that this room is that it's not very bright. I mean, I got the window open, I got every single light on in this place, and it is still not very bright. Now the mirror is attached to a barn-style door, which does move or close, obviously. There's nothing behind it, just a wall. But then as we go farther into the room here, we're gonna see they do have, it's not a huge room, but they do have this desk area here with this chair. It's a little tiny desk area, and then I find that the little countertop, you think that it might be useless, but I find that it is beneficial for things like your remote control. You can put your phone on it, or water bottles and stuff like that. So not too bad, but there is no storage over here underneath it. So no dresser there. You do have a fairly large TV. It looks like about a 55-inch TV, I believe, 50 or 55-inch TV, which is a great size TV for a room like this. And then you do have another lounge chair over here with a floor lamp in the corner. And we'll get to the view in just a second here. I'm gonna show you another very large mirror on the wall, which I like this round mirror. I think it just looks great. And it's great for if you need another spot to get ready, to check things out. It's a nice spot. And then obviously over here, you have the, I don't know why it's obvious, but you have the huge painted mural on the wall. And I don't know what it says. It says there's an L, there's an N, there's an S, M. I'm not sure. Maybe someone in the comments can let me know if there's significance to this. It looks like an old neon sign, maybe from the neon graveyard here in Vegas, but it's just a nice touch. It kind of adds a little flair to the room. We are staying in a dual queen size bed. Now we did stay here last night. We got here late last night and it was way too dark to film the room last night, so I'm trying to rely on some of the window light here to show us around the room here. So we had to, the bed might be not made perfectly because I made it this morning, and I am not perfect at making the bed. Each bed only has 2 pillows, which was fine because Becky has 2 pillows and I have 2 pillows, and that's all we require. But if you're gonna be planning on having 4 people here or multiple people, couples in this room, not enough pillows for you. You do have this center nightstand right here, which I find is very small as far as because they're putting the phone on it, the lamp. You do have 2 outlets on there. I actually have a big power brick with a bunch of cables because I charge my camera and stuff, and I didn't bring a separate power brick for my phone charger, so I've decided I just hide it inside of this drawer right here with anything else that I have. So you see my wallet and stuff in there. It worked out good. It's just not a lot. So if like Becky, when she wants to charge her phone, we both have smartwatches, not a lot of counter space there for you to charge it. But if you come over here to the other side of the room, if you don't mind charging things a little bit farther away from you, you can charge. There's 3 outlets right here on top of this desk. You might also be asking yourself, what is behind curtain number 1? Well, this is your closet. Let me show you. So more than likely, you're probably just gonna leave this open. We left it open last night. We didn't really have to close it or anything. We don't mind people seeing our stuff, but maybe you're having company over to the room or something, so you do have the option to at least close the curtain. But let's show you around the closet. As we get over here to the closet here, you have the safe right there. You have what used to be a compact refrigerator spot, Has all the connections back there and everything, but it looks like they don't want you to have that refrigerator in the room. You got 2 drawers. They do supply you with an ice bucket and a couple of cups, and then you do have shelf storage up here and on the top right here. And then you do have your closet space. You can see I have a couple jackets in there, plenty of hangers. They give you a luggage rack. You do have an ironing board and an iron. So that is nice. Basically your standard closet. And then right around the corner from the closet is going to be your restroom. Now, this is a very small restroom. Coming into the restroom here, you have just basically center picture the throne right there. And this restroom at first glance looked very clean, but I did find around the base of the toilet and stuff was a little dirty. So, you know, it's hit or miss in these hotels with that. But it wasn't bad. Like the top of it was clean and everything. Just don't be rubbing against the bottom there. We wiped it down a little bit just to clean it up. You have here, you just have one sink, single sink vanity here with a nice mirror with that backlit light. I thought it was a little dim in here. It just felt a little dim, but you know, it is what it is. The whole room is dim. You have the makeup mirror right here, which Becky used this morning, so it was out. Very flimsy. I don't use it, so I don't care. I'm not a big fan of these community wash products. You have the hand wash and the lotion right there, and you'll find more soap and shampoo and stuff in the shower. Underneath the sink, it comes with a blow dryer. You have hand towels, you have washcloths, toilet paper, extra toilet paper roll right there. You have plenty of towels. There's 3 here. Becky already used one. I have that hiding over in the closet. You might have saw it already. And then the biggest drawback about this restroom is the shower. The shower, it looks really nice at first glance. You're like, this is a nice shower. Well, let me tell you, if you're not careful, water gets out of here everywhere, even with the shower curtain. Let me show you. So you look at the shower and you're like, oh my gosh, they have a shower curtain. They have the glass right here, and then they have shower curtains. So you're like, I don't have to worry about this opening because this shower curtain is going to block all of the water. But if you come down here, all the way down to the bottom here, once the water gets going, this starts to fly out like this. And so it'll splash water everywhere. There is a bath mat for right there also, but it's gonna get soaking wet. Becky took a shower and there was a lot of water out there. So major drawback here. I wish there was a way for them to like connect this to the wall. Now what I did was the shower curtain gets soaking wet, so I was able to kind of stick it to the wall a little bit. It still wants to splash out at the bottom there. Big drawback, especially in a small restroom like this. When you come in, you are going to be walking on that area, so that was a drawback for the shower. It also uses the community share shower gel and products right here, so you're going to see, you know, you have shampoo, conditioner, and body wash right here. I just get worried about those. You know, I feel like people could tamper with them. I mean, they're closed off, but I still feel like people could tamper with them. The one good thing about the shower was that the water pressure was great in the shower. I mean, super strong. That's kind of what caused the curtain to come out, because of the airflow that brought, was it just kicks the water out and the curtain out. And so the bathroom does get wet. Other than that, I love the stand-up shower. Restroom's a little small, but so is the whole room. So I guess the restroom fits the size of the room, and there's just not much you can do about that. It is an older property, and you're going to have these smaller rooms. The good news is the room was really clean. I remember back when we stayed here in 2020, there was a smell of weed, marijuana, cannabis, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't really bother me that much, but it really permeated through the hallways and through the rooms. I can say in 2024 though, zero smell. The actual smell was very clean inside the room. So I don't know what they did. I don't know what filtration system they're using or how they eliminated that, but great job here at the LINQ. Thank you, Caesars, for eliminating that, because, you know, some people have allergies and just you don't want to smell that, especially if you're in a non-smoking room. The view in our room here at the LINQ was not the greatest. So you can see we kind of have a brick wall. We kind of have a view of one of the other towers here. I guess I could technically say maybe I have a strip view. If you look very closely, you can see Caesar's Palace and the Bellagio out there. But, you know, like I said, for a free room, I'm not going to complain about this view. But, yeah, definitely not the best view in the house. Yeah, the casino's not very large. It seems, I mean, they do have a good variety of slot machines, but it just doesn't seem very large, very easy to get from the front to the back, easy to navigate. So it's not bad, it's just, it's missing some of the key games that I like to play. We also have easy pop craps, blackjack, roulette. If you don't want to get on the big table, you can always learn the games right here, that's what I always say, or even if you know how to play, it's a fun place to hang out and get a little quieter session going. I want to say they have a really big sports book here. It's pretty much a walk-up counter. You can place your bets. They also have these kiosks here. So you have Caesar's Sportsbook, but really not a lot of places to sit. The only place you can maybe sit is over by Bobby's Jersey Eats. But right across from the sportsbook, I guess this is part of the sportsbook. Maybe I was wrong. You do have this bar here with screens showing the games and stuff. And then you can be seated over here looking at some games with some TVs. Just a really small little sports book. Becky and I love to play at these ones. This is where I teach Becky how to play craps, or we'll sit on the love seats and play roulette. Last night we won on the big 6. We hit the super spin. Unfortunately, it only gave us like 60 bucks. It hit the smallest denomination. And as always, make sure you sign up for your rewards card over at the cashier. That way you can get perks and maybe get free rooms like I just did. They have all your regular roulette, blackjack, craps, table games going on here. You know, the minimums are probably about $15 on the weekdays, maybe up to $25 on the weekend. But I bet you can find a $15 table here on the weekend also. You also have Chayo Mexican Kitchen and Tequila Bar. I didn't see that they had that here. Maybe Becky and I will have to eat there one time. And if you have a big appetite, you come here to Hash Hash or Go Go, and you will get huge portions. I usually recommend splitting it with your partner. Becky and I will split a meal because they are huge. And this is the Dunkin' Donuts at the front of the property. There's also one at the back by the parking garage. They do have Nook Express, which has breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, and also coffees. And I'm sure there's some bottled water if you get thirsty or dehydrated, but lots of different options here for a quick and easy snack. They have a beautiful center bar here at the LINQ with lots of table games right there at the bar. Get your free drinks, play some video poker. Great spot to have a cocktail and a conversation. They also have the Catalyst Bar right here towards the front of the property where they have lots of drinks and gaming there. You can also do the Oxygen Bar if you desire. Never tried it, never done it. I'm not gonna knock it because maybe it works for some people. Seems like everything is named the LINQ. So we have the LINQ Wine and Spirits, so if you want to get some adult beverages or just some rehydration drinks, you can also get them here. You know me, I don't recommend going to these places. I think they're overpriced. Just a few blocks down, you can go to Walgreens to get a few beverages there for a lot less. And if purple zebras are your thing, they do have the Purple Zebra Daiquiri Bar with a giant purple zebra right here. Great photo op. Restrooms on the back side of the property, and then they have 3 tower elevators, one in the front, one in the middle, and one in the back. We're using the elevators in the back to get to our room. And between the casino and the parking garage, you have a souvenir shop, which will have, you know, your Las Vegas merch. They also have drinks there, and then you have Club Tattoo, which if you decide you want to get a tattoo or a piercing, you can do that back here also. And then all the way to the back, you have the Boss Cafe, which will obviously have your cafe items, lunch, breakfast, coffee, sodas. And here's the Dunkin' Donuts that's all the way back here by the parking garage. And on floor number 2, you'll have the pool at the LINQ. Let's go see if it's open or if we can take a look through a window or something. All right, looks like the pool is open. I'm not going swimming, but I'm just coming out here to show you the pool situation. This looks like it's just one little square pool here. Maybe there's another one on the other side. Oh, you can see the high roller. Nice view of the high roller from the pool. And you can probably see some people zip-lining down too. And you can always request a room with a pool view. Oh, they do have these cool like suites where you could actually have a cabana attached to your room. I'm sure if you don't mind the noise, this wouldn't be a bad option. You just go, you got a couch and some chairs and a TV right to your room. That's a pretty cool thing right there, I think. I like that. We have to look into getting one of these rooms maybe. They do have private cabanas for rent right here. Looks like they got some couches and a TV inside of them. Yeah, get some drinks, relax. If you're gonna spend the whole day here with some friends, split the cost. It's I don't think it's going to be too much if you're splitting the cost with a group of friends. You also have the outside bar right here where you can buy your pool drinks. Pretty cool. And then right off the pool, you can just basically get a couple drinks and hang out. Check out the LINQ Promenade. That's what I was showing you guys earlier in the video, or later, depending on where we're at in the video, where I put this. But I never knew this existed right here, that you could just hang out and people watch. This is a great spot to hang out and just watch people and have a few cocktails. All right, looks like they do have a pretty big jacuzzi right here for a lot of people to hang out in. And really good for a Tuesday, middle of the day. A few people hanging out, not a lot, but a few. I still love the idea of these rooms with outdoor patios facing the pool. That is awesome. Right outside the LINQ is the LINQ Promenade. You can do fly link zip lines. They have plenty of bars here. They have the fly link bar. You can purchase different entertainment. They got all sorts of cool stuff. The food options are unlimited here, it seems like. Hot dogs, Gordon Ramsay fish and chips. Across the street, or the Promenade Street, you have Buddy's, Jersey Eats. You have Sweet Treats, Sweet Sin right here with lots of desserts. And then right in front of us, you'll also have I Love Sugar, which has all sorts of candy. And then if you go upstairs, you can get candy hard drinks, adult beverages, I should say. It's also a way to get into the Flamingo right across from the LINQ here. O'Shea's, that's the name of the bar, that had its own little casino in there. They have $10 blackjack, and they have lots of good drinks and some good food in there also. I mean, this is a place you can really get lost in for hours and hours, eating and shopping and just having a good time. I think this is a great place for family-friendly entertainment. There's a bowling alley, there's a theater, there's a comedy club, and it's a great place for adult entertainment too. So you can satisfy both worlds. If you're here in Vegas with your kids, you can bring them out here day or night. It seems very safe. We were out here last night. We had some pizza and it was delicious. But I mean, the restaurants just keep going. Tilted Kilt, Virgil's Barbecue. Also, if you're feeling adventurous, you can definitely go on the LINQ Skywheel there. That is about a half hour to 45-minute ride around the giant wheel. They even have bar carts with unlimited drinks for a certain price. I mean, there's just so many food options. You wouldn't think, like, in between the Flamingo and the LINQ, if you didn't know about this place and how far back it went, you'd have no idea of all the different options that you have here. Favorite place among people here is the ice bar, where you can actually get ice cold drinks in ice. They do provide you with fur coats to keep you nice and warm inside. And if you're looking for a decent place to get a decent steak, your Yard House is not a bad option. The prices on their steaks are a lot lower than some of these other restaurants. Now, you're not getting the highest in steak, but I got a steak there a few weeks back, and I mean, it was super delicious. I actually enjoyed it more than some of the steaks I've had at the fancy restaurants. Like I said, at the end you have the high roller, and then there's also a monorail station at the end here that you can take to all the different casinos on the strip. All right, let's head into O'Shea's to walk through it to get to the casino. You know, it's the middle of the day, so the tables aren't open. Last night, these tables were all slammed on a Monday night. Like I said, $10 minimum on some of the tables. Some of them have $15 minimum. But it's a great place to hang out. They got a bar. They got video poker at the bar. You can watch some sports. You also can play some beer pong here. They got beer pong, craps, roulette. Basically, it's like a little mini casino right outside of the LINQ Casino. And right here on the other side of the LINQ, just across, the other side you have the LINQ Promenade, and out here you have Guy Fieri's restaurant, which you enter in through the LINQ here. But on the other side is Harrah's, and you have Carnival Court. Carnival Court usually will have bands playing, they got a bar, they got video poker, sometimes they'll have blackjack in there. It's a great place to hang out. We've danced the night away there a few times. Let me give you my final thoughts here about the LINQ Hotel and Casino right here on the strip, center strip. Keyword center strip. That is a pro. This hotel is located right across from Caesar's Palace I mean, it is a great location. You're close to the Mirage, you got Bellagio, you got all the other Caesars properties right next door. You got Harrah's and you got Flamingo on either side. You know, we spent last night partying at the piano bar over at Harrah's. Oh my God, what a great time we had over there. And it's not like these properties are not so huge where you're tired from walking from one to the other. So it was super close by. We just had a blast. There's a Walgreens right on the other side of Harrah's there. So we went and got a couple tall cans so we could save some money. Went over to the piano bar, stood up at their counter right on the, between the inside and the outside of the piano bar, and just sat there and watched the guys duel it out. A lot of dancing, a lot of singing, a lot of hollering. It was a good time to happen. So location is great here. The layout of the LINQ is a little weird. It's kind of long and narrow. I think the gaming area is a little smaller than some of the other casinos, but they had a variety of games. We found some new ones that we got to play for our slot channel over on the Midlife Vibe slots. So if Midlife slots. I don't even know my own channel. Over on Midlife slots, we got to play some slot machines. Horrible story though, just real quick, is that on our first slot machine we put $100 in, we're shooting our video, we come out, we're up like 150, right around $150 or something like that. We're all excited. We walked away from the slot machine, but guess what we did? I left my voucher in the slot machine, my money's in the slot machine, and I left my player's card in the slot machine. We walked probably 100 feet away, and I was like, wait a second, I'm missing something here. What the heck? I ran back to the slot machine, fingers crossed, luckily still there, nobody played it. Oh my gosh, that could have been a catastrophe. Someone could have easily cashed out and took my $150. My fault, totally. So, wow, that was a close call. They got table games. It was a weekday, so the table minimum for blackjack was $15. There's an Irish pub attached to the casino, and they have blackjack tables inside of their restaurant, and they had $10 minimum. So I played there for $10 minimum. I'm not a big baller like some others, but I'll play the $10 blackjack for a while. Had a great time. Dealers were fun, so that's another benefit there. You also have the LINQ Promenade, which is right outside, and you saw that in the video. I mean, just so many places to eat, so many places to drink. It could be family friendly and it could be adult friendly, both all in one. So that was great. We had dinner at the pizza place the other night. Not a huge selection of food options inside the property, but because you have the LINQ Promenade right outside the property, that gives you all the food options you need, from Yard House to sushi burritos to pizza to In-N-Out Burger to barbecue, Mexican cuisine. I mean, it's pretty much all there. All your frozen drinks are there also. This property was popping last night. On a Monday night, I was surprised at how many people were having such a great time in the casino. So this property, I think, is going to be more for that budget-conscious person who wants to have a good time. You got a lot of great food options that are not overly priced. You got gambling options that are not overly priced. And it's not a huge resort, but it has a young feel to it. A lot of young people are here. And I'm not a young person, but it just felt fun. We just had such a blast here at the LINQ. We'll always recommend the LINQ for anybody who wants to stay center strip and save some money. Check out the LINQ. The rooms were very clean for us. Let me know in the comments if you stayed here before and what you think of the property. The pool is a little small, but that is what it is. We're not really pool people anyway for us, so that worked out just fine. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. A lot of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Subscribe to the channel so you can get more hotel reviews for your future visits when you come to Las Vegas. And as always, we'll catch you next time.